Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to continue with our Action PC Football 1968 tournament. And it's the 6-seeded Minnesota Vikings out of the National Football League versus the 3-seeded New York Jets out of the American Football League. The Jets would win Super Bowl III, but this is the 1968 16-team AFL NFL tournament using Action PC Football 2019. Here at Shea Stadium, we see Captain Carl 8, the original Grognard, and Max Cornelius. Check out all those wonderful YouTube content creators. Thank you for joining us, gentlemen. Let's get to the starting lineups and kickoff. I will be playing as the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings are the 6th seed and went 8-6 in 1968. They would represent the National Football League in the last AFL-NFL Super Bowl against Kansas City in Super Bowl IV and would be crushed by the Chiefs. The Jets went 11-3 and are the 3 seed in bracket 2. For the Vikings, Brown and Jones are your running backs. Washington and Hall are your wideouts. Beasley is the tight end. Joe Cap, the Canadian Football League great, tries his hand in the NFL, will be the quarterback. Alderman and Davis are the tackles. Sunday and Vallone are the guards. Tingelhoff is the center. For the New York Jets, led by Joe Wooly Namath, I guarantee a win. The running backs are excellent, Snell and Boozer. The wideouts are Sauer and Maynard, and the tight end is Pete Lamons. Namath at quarterback. Hill and Walton are the tackles. The guards are Herman and Talamini. The center is Schmidt. For Minnesota, quite a formidable defensive line. Page and Eller are 8 and 9. Larson and Dixon are 6 and 5. So they're stronger at the ends positions. And we also have Marshall to mix in there. Computer doesn't have him as a starter in 68. Linebackers, Hillenberg, Warwick, and Winstrom. Cornerbacks, Shamrockma, or Min, the name is cut off, and McBee. Safeties, Kraus and Kosulki. Kraus is excellent. He's an 8. Kosulki's a 6. And Shamrockman is a 7 at corner. McBee is a 6. For the Jets on defense, the defensive ends, Philbin and McAdams, 9 and a 5. Elliott and Rochester are your defensive tackles, 8 and a 6. The linebackers, Grantham, Atkinson, and Baker, 7, 7, and 6. Sample and Beverly, the cornerbacks, 8 and 6. And Baird and Hudson, both 7s at safety. So that is a formidable AFL defense. Vikings won the toss and will receive to start the game out. The screen will go black for a moment, and then we'll be at Shea for the opening kickoff. And we are at Shea. Back deep for the Vikings is West. Bryant and Jones are the shortmen. Jim Turner to kick for the Jets. The Vikings will be on your left in white and purple. The Jets will be on your right in green and white. The return put on by the Jets. Here's the kickoff. From the 3 out to the 30 goes Grantham. A 27-yard return. West, tackled by Grantham. And Joe Cap and the Vikings will start 1st and 10 at their 30. Joe Cap, under center, completes 52% of his passes. Split backs, Clint Jones, 4.2 yards a carry, and is a 1 receiver. Bill Brown, the workhorse, 3.6 yards a carry, and he is a 6 receiver out of the backfield. Gene Washington, an 8 receiver. And then a big drop-off to Tom Hall. He is a 4. The tight end is John Beasley. He is also a 4. All right, first down. They're going to go I formation. I formation. The up back is Jones. Behind him is Bill Brown. They'll give the ball to the up back Jones on a run counter. Off tackle left. And Jones is swarmed under. Philbin will be credited with the tackle. Only a 1-yard gain. Jets were in a 4-3 run, keying Bill Brown. So it's 2nd and 9 from the 31 for the Vikings. They now go to the split backs. They're going to go Bill Brown on the screen. Cap, incomplete to Brown. Led him a little too far. Cap now 0 for 1. Bobby Cantillano is here in New York at Shea Stadium. How you doing? Hope all is well. Thank you for joining us. Again, along with Max Cornelius, Captain Carl 8, and the original Grognar, the OG. Check out that great military strategy channel. All right, big 3rd and 9 here. 3rd and 9 for the Vikings. Short and quick to Gene Washington. Cap, 3-step drop, and Washington drops the ball. So not an auspicious start for the Vikings offense. 3 and out as here comes the punt team for the Vikings. King Hill is the punter. You got to love that name, King Hill. Baird and Christie back deep for the Jets. Here's the punt by the Vikings. Fielded it around the... Oh, wow, what a pop. Baird, 9-yard return, took a wicked hit from Winston, held on to the ball. And the Jets and Joe Namath will start 1st and 10 at their 26. Hollywood Joe Namath, or Joe Wooly Namath, only completed 49% of his passes in 1968. The split backs, Matt Snell, 4.2 yards a carry, a 2 receiver out of the backfield. Emerson Boozer, 3.1 yards a carry, a 2 receiver out of the backfield. And then you have George Sauer. He's a 9. He's absolutely outstanding. He'll be covered by Shamrickman, who's a 7. And then you have Don Maynard, as Uncle Ron Junkett likes to say. Who made Joe Namath famous? Don Maynard. He's an 8 receiver, and he'll be covered by McBee, who's a 6. And then there's a darn good tight end named Pete Lamons. He's a 5, but Kraus, the Hall of Fame safety, will cover him. Todd, itinerary hobbyist, is here at Shea. As he says, man, I'm working on my 30 for 30. Wish I could speak with you instead of typing. Cool. We got to have you on, Todd. Again, always had fun the 2 times you came on. So, alrighty. Here we go. The Vikings will play man and basic. Namath back to pass, looking, throwing deep, incomplete to Maynard. Great coverage. They challenged Ursel McBee right away, but McBee was up for the challenge, and actually the safety, Kozolka, deflected that. Let's watch that replay and see Kozolka come over. Well, they really don't show it, but I guess he was over there deflecting it. So 2nd and 10. We're going to play our defensive line out wide. Try to get a pass rush. Again, we have Ellard. Ellard's a 7 run, 6 pass rush. Larson, a 5 run, 4 pass rush. Dixon, a 5 run, 1 pass rush. And Alan Page, a 6 run, 6 pass rush. Play out wide. Actually, we're going to shift towards the tight end. So we're going to shift right. And we're going to play man. Actually, we're going to show normal coverage. As the mouse is not working. Why is the mouse not working? There we go. Okay, we're going to show tight, then drop into a pass zone. And we're also going to show blitz, 2nd and 10. Namath, Snell, brought down by Larson. Gain of 4 on the off tackle left. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Jets on their 30. Namath under center. 4-3 for the Jets, for the Vikings. Going to play our defensive line in. Try to get a pass rush right up the middle. Tight man coverage. And we're going to double Lamons, the tight end, on a short pass. And we're going to play pass. It's a give to Snell, and he'll be stopped short of the first down.
Holding offense, number 61, 10-yard penalty.
Talamini for the hold. They only picked up 5. It will be 4th and 1. We will decline. And here comes the punt team. I don't think they're going to fake it on their 35. We'll put the return on. And here's the punt. It's a good one. And it bounces into the end zone. So Curly Johnson hit it a little too far. And it goes into the end zone. Vikings and Joe Cap will start 1st and 10 on their 20. Sports Time Machine is here at Shea. Check out that wonderful channel. Lots of great stuff on there. So here comes Joe Cap and the Vikings offense for their second crack at this Jets defense. They're going to give the ball to Clint Jones. Run counter, trap left, Clint Jones. And Jones has a little hole. And that little hole quickly came to a kibosh. He struggles for 2 yards. Bring him down in a struggle cuddle is Jerry Philbin. That's Philbin's second tackle. Clint Jones, 2 carries, 3 yards. And it is 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Brown will go out wide. Jones on the dive up the middle. Clint Jones, and he is smothered. No gain. John Elliott meet Clint Jones. That's his first tackle. So 3rd and 8. We took Brown out wide to try to bring some defenders. That did not work. So it's 3rd and 8. Screen to Clint Jones on 3rd and 8. Cap. And Jones dropped the ball. Cap was under duress. Jerry Philbin was chasing him. But Jones dropped the ball. The Vikings have dropped 2 balls. Had that ball not been dropped, let's watch that replay. He had some blockers out in front of him. Oh, yeah, he has a convoy. If he catches that ball, he has 3 blockers in front of him. And once again, the Vikings go 3 and out. Here comes the punt squad and King Hill. Back deep is Baird and Christie. The punt by King Hill. He angle punts it out of bounds, penalty. And they pick up the flag. So it's a 50-yard punt. And it rolls dead and out at the 28. So Joe Namath back under center for the Jets. Snell and Boozer are the split backs. Sauer and Maynard the wideouts. And Pete Lamons the tight end. Defensive line will play out. They will show blitz, but they won't blitz. Man basic. It's a give to Boozer, and Eller brings him down. A gain of 1. He stretched for 1 yard. Sam Walton missed his block. Carl Eller blew him up. And it's 2nd and 9. It's been a defensive struggle so far early in this game. 10:52 to play in the first quarter. No score. 2nd and 9. They will play tight man coverage on 2nd and 9. And they're going to blitz Wally Hillenberg from the outside. They're going to show normal coverage, though. And play the pass. Namath back to pass. Incomplete! As Hillenberg was blitzing. Namath now 0 for 2. And Carl Kozolki again deflects the ball away. We're going to get really close to a Joe Namath pick, that's for sure. 3rd and 9. Namath threw more interceptions than touchdown passes in 1968, though he did throw for over 3,000 yards. So 3rd and 9. They're going to shift the defensive line to the left, cover up Lamons a bit. Wally Hillenberg will blitz again from the outside. Tight man coverage, pass. Here comes a blitz. Namath dumps it to Snell, and he picks up the first down. Great call. They beat the blitz. They beat the blitz with a screen to Matt Snell, 13 yards. And that's the first down in the game for either team. Jets have it 1st and 10 on their 42. 9:56 left in a scoreless first quarter. The winner will be the last team to advance to the Elite Eight. 4-3-man basic for the Vikings. And it's a delay to Boozer. No gain. Smothered. Tackle be credited by Gary Larson. Had some help from his friends. The Purple Gang. That's his second tackle. Emerson Boozer, 2 carries, 1 yard. So 2nd and 10 now from the Jets' 42. Namath barks out the signals. They're going to show blitz and tight coverage and drop into a pass zone. Namath looking to throw, and incomplete. They were trying to go medium slant to Lamons. That was well covered. The Purple Gang zone swallowed that up. He tried to dump it to Snell, to no avail. Namath now 1 for 4 for 13 yards. So here we go. Big 3rd and 10 now for the Vikings. And the Jets. 8:29 in a scoreless first quarter here at Shea. 4-2 nickel. They take a linebacker off the field, and they come with the extra defensive back, Hackbart. Again, they're going to show blitz. Defensive line in tight. Try to bring that pass rush right up the middle. Show tight coverage. And drop into a pass zone. Namath gives to Snell up the middle on the draw. He gets 8, but 8 is not enough. As it was on the TV show, but not here at Shea. 4th and 2, the Vikings will force another New York Jet punt. Tackle by Dale Hackbart, the extra defensive back. The return is put on by the Vikings. Angle punt, it's a poor one. Only a 17-yard punt as it goes shanking off Curly Johnson's foot. And the Vikings will have it 1st and 10 on their 33 with 7:34 left in a scoreless first quarter. Vikings have mounted no offense. Joe Cap will call it a bootleg on 1st down. And Cap, who has decent mobility, is whammied by number 50, Carl McAdams. No gain. So a little razzle-dazzle trickery goes nowhere. It is 2nd and 10. They will go screen, wide receiver screen to Gene Washington. Cap. Oh my God, Washington drops the ball again. Look at this setup. He had 2 blockers against 1 defender. He is off to the races, folks. But Gene Washington drops another one. He is off to the races. We burnt them on the call. Oh my God, Gene, hold on to that ball. Get some stickum, son. Let's watch that again. Look at that. 60. Oh, he didn't freeze there, but again, 2 blockers out in front. He was going to go a long, long way. 3rd and 10. Cap barking at the Vikings in the huddle, trying to rev them up. Now to the line of scrimmage they come. Screen the other way to Bill Brown. Cap to Brown. Oh! Breaking up the play! Number 50. Carl McAdams providing the pressure was John Elliott. And once again, the Vikings go 3 and out. What might have been had Washington not dropped that screen pass, but we shall never know. And here comes the punt squad and King Hill to do the punting. Baird and Christie back for the Jets. Here's the punt by the Vikings. And it goes out of bounds at the 22. 45-yard punt by King Hill. Obviously, he's been told by Bud Grant, we don't want them to return these punts. 6:15 to play in a scoreless first quarter. Jets have it 1st and 10 on their 22. Namath at quarterback. Snell and Boozer are your split backs. Sauer and Maynard are your wideouts. Pete Lamons is the tight end. 4-3 set once again, and actually we're going to get Dixon out. Wow, we don't have... Are you kidding me? They didn't play a 3-4. We don't have enough defensive... Oh, shoot. We'll go to 3-4. They didn't play a 3-4. Let's see what we have here. Larson. We're going to have to play a 3-4. He was at 90. I can't believe we only have 4 down. Okay. Marshall. But Marshall's only a defensive end. So Marshall will sub those guys. All right, we're going to play a 3-4. The Purple Gang giving them a different look here. A 3-4. Man coverage on first down, basic. It's a give to Emerson Boozer. He's got a big hole. First down, gain of 10. Well, that experiment's over. Back to the 4-3. But we only have 2 defensive tackles. And Dixon is at 90. At least he got a rest on that play. So 1st and 10 again, man basic. It's a give to Boozer up the middle. Shamrock comes in to help clean up the mess. That's his first tackle, gain of 4. Jets trying to establish the ground game. Emerson Boozer, 4 for 15. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. They'll go trying to conserve our defensive tackles who are... Dixon's down to an 88. We'll try the 4-3 again. Play in tight. And send our outside linebackers. Tight man coverage pass. It's a give to Snell up the middle. And he busts for 13. Brought down by the Hall of Fame safety Paul Krause. I can't believe we only have 2 defensive tackles on this team. So we'll go back to the 4-3, 1st and 10 on the Jet 49 as they encroach on Jet territory. Jack Dawson's here at Shea. Hope all is well. He says, I'm a Steelers guy for 10 years. Yeah, we're going to key Snell on the run. It's a give to Boozer, and Boozer brought down quite rudely by Alan Page, the judge. Schmidt missed his block. Page blew him up. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 for the Jets. 3:36 to play in this first quarter. Scoreless here at Shea. This is the last game to see who will advance. The last spot in the Elite 8 in our Sweet 16 tournament. 2nd and 10. We're going to go 3-4. Again, they didn't play a 3, but I only have 2 defensive tackles, and the guy's down to 86 stamina. Play our defensive line in tight. We're going to shoot Warwick, one of our inside linebackers. Actually, let's see who's the better pass cover. 1's Kirby. Warwick is a 2, so we're going to send Kirby on a delay. 2nd and 10, tight man. And we're going to double Pete Lamons. Pete Lamons on the short. Pass. It's a give to Boozer, and Kirby brings him down. Gain of 2, John Kirby. Meet Emerson Boozer, how do you do? Brings up 3rd and 8. 2:53 left in the first quarter. Jets have the ball on the Minnesota 49. Scoreless first quarter. Brad 62 is here at Shea. He says, Al, pulling for you. Go Vikes. Yes, Al would like a win and the block. circle gets the square or some crap like that for the win. All right, 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. We'll go to a 4-2 nickel. Extra defensive back is Hackbart. We take a linebacker off the field. The 2 linebackers on the field are Hillenberg and Warwick. They're going to show tight and drop into a pass zone and show blitz, but not blitz. Zone pass. Namath back to pass. Looking incomplete. Good coverage downfield. Namath again was looking for that medium pass to Lamons, but the zone coverage of the Vikings choked that off and suffocated it. He tried to dump it down to the safety valve Boozer, but none shall pass. The Purple Gang hold the Jets once again. Here comes the Jets punt team. The return is on, and it's an angled punt towards the sideline. Rolls out of bounds at the 17. So Curly Johnson, a much better punt there. He pins the Vikings inside their 20 on the 32-yard punt. Here comes a very ineffectual, or non-effective, poor, we'll just say, Vikings offense so far. Cap is under center, split backs of Bill Brown and Clint Jones. Gene Washington and Tom Hall are the wideouts. The tight end is John Beasley. They're going to look for Beasley on 1st down. On the short slant. Cap. Complete. Oh! He off his fingers. He doesn't hold on. Cap is now 0 for 6. Bill Baird got a hand in there. And they were doubling Gene Washington. My God, if we can complete a pass, we're going to have a lot of grass out in front of us. We've beat them on every play call. We just don't make the plays. 2nd and 10. Cap, screen to Bill Brown. Someone's got to catch the damn football. And Brown will not get an opportunity. Cap held onto the ball too long. And Beard, who had the deflection, now gets the sack. Cap was waiting for Brown to clear the defender, I guess. He held on to it too long. Look at this. Patting the ball, sacked. You got to get rid of the ball, Cap. Vikings go backwards, 3rd and 18. 3rd and 18. They will go max protect. Brown, Jones, and Beasley will stay in the block, then release. We'll go to hands of stone, Gene Washington. On a medium hitch. Cap, extra blockers, penalty flag!
Pass
Yeah!
Defense.
Yeah!
Number 24, automatic, 1st down.
Sample interferes with Gene Washington, and there you have it, folks. The best offensive play for the Vikings, a pass interference on the defense. So 1st and 10 on the Viking 22, 1:06 to go in the 1st quarter. No one has caught the ball yet for the Vikings. Wide receivers screen to Hall. Cap, complete the Hall! And he's off to the races! 26 yards to Tom Hall. The Jets were in a 4-3 playing the run. Tight man coverage, keying Bill Brown. Finally, a ball is complete by the Vikings. 46 seconds left in the 1st quarter. 1st and 10 for the Vikings on their 48. Rinse and repeat. A screen to Hall once again. And incomplete. God forbid we catch the ball 2 times in a row. Cap now 1 for 8, 26 yards. 1 second left in the 1st quarter. No score. 2nd and 10 for the Vikings on their 48. Cap will call his own number on the dive. Joe Cap struggles. No gain. Unfreaking believable. 3rd and 10. So we didn't even we tried to fool him there. And we start the 2nd quarter. The Vikings, let's see how much offense the Vikings have produced. 21 yards of offense. The Jets, 60 yards in offense. It's been a defensive slobber knocker, to say the least. A lot of blood and snot here on the dirt and grass at Shea. We go to the second 15 minutes of football. Philip Reynolds is here at Shea. Remember, this Saturday, Philip clashes with Chris in the Battle of the Ages. Card and Dice Stratomatic. The 1990 Reds, managed by Phillip, taking on the 1979 We Are Family Pirates, managed by our good friend Chris from Tabletop, Delaware. Be there because I say so. Actually, it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10, they're going to go short slant to Tom Hall. Cap takes off running. First down. And that's what Joe Cap did in the Canadian Football League. Cap improvised, rushes for 17 yards as he just tucked that ball under. Touchdown saving tackle. Joe Cap is not an easy camper to bring down. Larry Grantham with the touchdown saving tackle. The Jets were playing a 4-2 nickel, doubling Gene Washington. Cap, he had it in his mind he was going to run, trying to rev up the offense, clapping his hands, trying to get some life into this offense. You can hear him screaming in that huddle. He's a loud talker, trying to motivate his troops. 1st and 10 for the Vikings on the Jets 35. Bill Brown will get the call. Trap left to Billy Brown, and Brown goes nowhere. Atkinson plants him in the dirt. That's Atkinson's first tackle. My God, Bill Brown's head must be rattling from ear to ear. And it's 2nd and 10. Bill Brown in the flat. Cap, complete. Oh, my God. Another horrible pass by Joe Cap. He's now 1 for 9, 26 yards. Again, we had Bill Brown wide open in the flat. If he catches this, look, the sideline. He runs for at least 15. Cap, not Cap sure of himself. 3rd and 10. Field goal attempt here by Fred Cox, a straight-ahead kicker, 59%. We don't want to lose any yards here. Special. Okay. 6 against the run. 6 against the run. 8 against the run. 5 against... Well, we're running left. That's where the tight end is. Read option left. Cap to hold the ball. Read option left. Cap turns the corner. First down and more. A little college trickery there. And Joe Cap, 4 carries, 31 yards. Let's watch the read option left. Once again, Cap never was going to pitch that ball. He just held on to it, faked the pitch, turned it upfield to the outside. He picks up 14. A huge first down. Vikings trying to improvise and move the chains as they just did. Philip Reynolds says, I hope this game isn't decided by a penalty. Philip, have you watched my games? I'm just kidding. My games are decided by the most bizarre things. I hope it's not. I hope it's not. We've had some great fun games in this tournament. So 1st and 10. 1st and 10. 75% chance of making the field goal here from Cox. Vikings go to a full house backfield. So it's Clint Jones, Dave Osborne, and Bill Brown. They will go to what we like to call the professional wishbone. We have a fairly mobile quarterback in Cap. Read option left. Read option left. The give will be to Osborne. Read option left. Osborne can barely turn the corner. No gain. Philbin, what they would call a horse tackle now. It's a clean tackle then. Should still be now. And no gain. That's Philbin's 3rd tackle. They'll stay with the wishbone. Professional wishbone. Brown, Jones, and Osborne in the wishbone. Beasley and Martin are the tight ends. Beasley, play action fake, run counter. Why can't we click on that? I want some razzle-dazzle here. Run counter, play action fake, short slant to John Beasley. Cap, looking, throws, complete first down! The razzle-dazzle works as Beasley makes the reception for 14 yards out of the professional wishbone. How do you like them apples, New York Jets? 1st and goal from the Jets, 7, 12:51 left in the first half. They will stick to the professional wishbone. Brown will get the call. Trap right. They're running at the heart of the Jets defense. Brown's in for the score! score! Bill Brown puts his head down, tough as nails, and that crew cut he has. 7 yards and the touchdown for Billy Brown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead, going old school crazy college football style, but it worked. Let's watch Billy Brown in for 6. Bill Brown, when we went right at the heart of that jet run defense, we took it to them. One more time. Brown takes the nasty plunge. 6-0 Vikings. Here comes Cox, the straight ahead kicker, for the extra point. The snap, the place, the kick, and he almost shanks it, but he gets it through. 7-0 Minnesota with 12:09 to play in this first half of football. Max Cornelius says, "Go Vikes!" Now, we've been running left, so you go the other way down in the goal line. They don't expect it. All right, here's the kickoff by Cox. Back deep is Christie. Short men are Turner and Snell. Cox booms a decent one down to the 5, and a good return for the Jets. Christie returns it 30 yards, finally tripped up by Maccabee. So the Jets and Joe Namath, trailing by 7, will start 1st and 10 on their 35. Namath once again under center. Snell and Boozer are your split backs. Sauer and Maynard are your wideouts. Pete Lamons is the tight end. The Vikings purple gang are revved up now. 4-3 set for the Vikings. They're going to show tight man coverage and show blitz, but they're not going to blitz. They're going to play basic zone. It's a give. Snell up the middle. A run of 9 yards. I thought he almost had the first. Bob Tamalini was splattering Vikings on the way. Kazulski comes up from his safety spot to save the first down for the moment, so it's going to be 2nd and 1. 4-3 set again for the Vikings. 4-3 set, man coverage. They're going to key Snell on the run. Boozer to the outside, and he is smothered by Carl Ellard with some help from Gary Larson and Paul Dixon. That is a loss of, it is deafening here, the boos here at Shea. A loss of 4. The fans here in New York are just, they can't believe that they're being manhandled by the Purple Gang. And that's Carl Ellard's 2nd tackle. 3rd and 5 for the Jets. Namath barks out the signals under center. They will show tight coverage and then drop into a zone pass. Hillenberg will blitz from the outside. 3rd and 5. Namath back to pass. Complete to Maynard. Tackled by McBee. Maynard drove off McBee, then hitched it up short. And as he turned, that ball was rifled out there by Joe Wooly Namath. 1st and 10 on the Minnesota 48. They trail by 7. 7-0 Vikings. On the Viking 48 with 10:15 to play in the first quarter. 4-3 set once again for the Vikings. They'll play man run. Namath's going to throw, and he tried to chuck it out there to Maynard. Cutting off the angle was Aracel McBee, and he deflected the ball. Tried to jump the route there, looking for that pick 6. And it's 2nd and 10 for Namath and the Jets. To the line of scrimmage they come. They're going to show blitz, but they're not going to blitz. Tight man coverage. They're going to show normal. And we're going to double Pete Lamons, the tight end, on the short pass. Namath back to pass. Over the middle to Lamons. And Krause is there. Gets his hands in there. They're going to say Lamons dropped the ball, but Krause disrupted that play. We had the short zone, the short double, but Krause picked him up beautifully after he was let go of the double team. So 3rd and 10, 9:25 to play in the first half. 7-0 Vikings. Jets have it on the Minnesota 48. They'll go to a 4-2 nickel. Take a linebacker off the field. And here comes Hackbart, the extra defensive back. The linebackers on the field are Hillenberg and Warwick. Again, they're going to show blitz. Drop into a pass zone, and they'll show tight man coverage. Name it back to pass, looking over the middle of Lamons, first down, gain of 13. Pete, the fans are cheering here. Pete Lamons found the seam in the zone. Kraus gets his second tackle. Clinton Parks is here at Shea. How you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. So 1st and 10 on the Minnesota 35. They'll key Snell on the run. Boozer gets it and goes nowhere. In fact, Carl Ellard wings him back for a 1-yard loss. The Vikings front seven, the Purple Gang, blew up John Schmidt. That's his second poor blocking attempt. Ellard with his third tackle. It's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. They're going to go 3-4 on this because Dixon's down to 84% stamina. Lonnie Warwick will blitz the middle on a delay. Going to play our defensive line in tight. Tight man coverage. Show normal. And we're going to double Sauer on the medium. Pass. Name it back to pass. Going for Sauer. Incomplete. They were going for the medium button hook, and we had that smelled. Roy Winston knocks the ball away. He almost picked it off. Shut that play right down. It's 3rd and 11 for the Jets on the Minnesota 36, trailing by 7. 7:47. Quite appropriate for the Jets. 7:47 left in the first half. Again, we will play a 4-2 nickel. Actually, we're going to play a 3-3 nickel. Trying to rest. That other defensive tackle is dead tired. And we only have 2 defensive tackles. Play our defensive line in. Warwick will blitz the middle again. Tight man coverage. Showing normal. And we're going to double. We can't double anybody. Okay. Because we're playing the 3-3 nickel. They're not going to let us double anybody. Can we double? Nope. Can't. All right, here we go. Pass. Tight man coverage. Name it back to pass. Looking. Over the middle. Lamons. First down. Kraus put the boom on him. But Lamons held on. Pete Lamons, 2 receptions, 35 yards. That was a gain of 22. Fans come to their feet as Joe Willie Namath clapping his hands. 7:34 left in the first half. 7-0 Vikings. 1st and 10 on the Minnesota 14. Namath and the Jets to the line of scrimmage. 4-3. 4-3. They're going to key Snell. Man coverage. Snell has it, and he is wiped out. No gain. The Purple Gang up to the challenge. They hold Snell straight up, and Roy Winston takes him down. That's his second tackle. .651 left in the first half. 2nd and 10. Jets have it on the Minnesota 14. 4-3 again. They will show blitz. And tight man coverage and drop back into a pass zone. Name it back to pass. Looking. Dumps it down to Snell. He picks up 8. They are trying to go to George Sauer on the medium hitch. That was choked off by the Vikings zone defense. A crucial 3rd and 2 now. Turner warming up his leg on the sideline for the Jets. As Dixon and Larson are 85 and 80, 88 and 85 respectively. 3rd and 2. Tight man coverage. Play the defensive line in. Aggressive. Tight man coverage. 3rd and 2. Goal line. Namath. Incomplete! They try to hit Lamons on the short slant. Good coverage breaks up the play, and here comes Jim Turner to try to put 3 points up on the board for the Jets. The Vikings will go for the block. The snap to place the kick, and Turner shanks it! The Vikings had broken through, got their hands up, and Turner shanks the ball to the right. The Vikings take over on downs. The missed field goal. And in 68, when you missed a field goal, that's why, again, they went for those crazy long field goals a lot of times, because the ball would come out to the 20. So if you attempted a 55-yard field goal and missed, the opposing team had it on their own 20. They wouldn't get it where you kicked the field goal. So the Vikings have all 3 of their timeouts, a 7-0 lead, and 5:16 to add to that total. Cap is under center. Brown and Jones the split backs. Washington and Hall are your wideouts. Beasley is the tight end. They'll go to Tom Hall. Wide receivers screen to Tom Hall. Cap, complete the Hall. Another big gain. Second time Hall has burnt the Jets defense on a wide receiver screen. Goes for 20. Randy Beverly, who would go on to play for the Patriots, makes the tackle. Yes, because he played for the Patriots in the early 70s. But the Vikings have it. 1st and 10 on their 40. Clock running. 5:02 left in the first half. Now we'll go screen the other way to Clint Jones. Cap, under duress, throws. God damn it, Joe! Al Atkins, the play of the game for the Jets so far, smells out the screen and picks the ball off. Joe Cap is 3 of 12 for 60 yards and a pick now. They were playing 4-3 pass, tight man, doubling on Gene Washington. The only thing that helped them was we were running the screen that way, but still, come on, Joe Cap. And the Jets are back in business. 1st and 10 on the Minnesota 20. Will Namath and the Jets offense take advantage of this opportunity. 4-3 set for the Vikings. They're going to play man and pass. Namath back to pass. Complete to Lamont. Gain of 12. He was able to get off the line. Tackled by Paul Krause, Hall of Fame safety. That's his 4th tackle. 1st and goal from the 8. 3:55 left in the first half. Jets have a golden opportunity to tie it here, and they get the ball first in the second half. They're going to key Snell on the run. It's a give to Boozer. He's in for the score! Good night, Bobby Cantilano. Thank you for stopping by. So the Jets take full advantage of the Atkinson interception. 2 plays and a touchdown. Emerson Boozer takes it the final yardage on the trap left as they were keying Snell. Winston Hill led the way for Emerson Boozer. And it's now 7-6. The turnover very costly for the Vikings. Here's Emerson Boozer for the score. Turner, who missed a field goal, will now attempt the extra point. The snap, the place, the kick. And this one is dead center, 7-7. 3:06 left in the half. Bud Grant really telling Cap he's got to get the offense going here. Back deep for the Vikings. West, the short men are Bryant and Jones. Sports Time Machine, Jets, 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 Jets. And here's the kickoff by Turner. Returned from the goal line. Out past the 30 by...
Holding. Receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
So Shamrickman, with the hold, nullifies that return. The Vikings and Joe Cap will start 1st and 10 on their 9 in the shadow of their own end zone. 1st and 10. Screen to Bill Brown. And Philbin sacks Cap! Safety! Holy cow! Jerry Philbin, 2 points in the safety. Quazzo starting to warm up for the Vikings on the sideline. Bud Grant not very happy with his Canadian Football League quarterback right now. Wow! Let's watch that safety again. It's a screen, so you know you retreat a bit, but my God, Joe, he is holding onto that ball way too long. Way too long. Again, we have blockers out in front. Cap is just out of rhythm. So it's now 9-7. 9 points in about a minute for the Jets. And here's the safety punt. And a good return. Christie takes it 21 yards, finally brought down by Kirby. And Namath and the Jets can go for some more. 2:33 left in the first half, and they have all 3 timeouts. 4-3. Going to go to 3-4 as our defensive linemen are very tired. The tackles, at least. Going to play our defensive line in. 3-4. Kirby's going to blitz. Zone pass. Namath, draw to Boozer. Winston wraps him up. Good read by Winston. Only a gain of 2. That's Winston's 4th tackle. Boozer, 10 carries, 22 yards, and a touchdown. Vikings will not call timeout. The Jets do. So 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 from the Jets' 46. Again, they'll go to the 3-4. Play their defensive line in and aggressive. We're going to play aggressive. Let's see if we can get a turnover here. We're going to blitz Kirby again. Zone pass. Namath pitches out. Snell. Oh my God! Razzle dazzle. Halfback option pass from Snell to Maynard. And that gets 23 and a first down. We'll say no. They're going to call clock's running. Clock's running. Let's watch that replay. Halfback option pass. Snell throws a bullet to Maynard. And the clock will run down to 2 minutes. So the Jets take it down to the 2-minute warning with some razzle-dazzle. 1st and 10 on the Minnesota 31. Jets up 9-7 thanks to the safety by Philbin. And prior to that, the interception by Atkinson that led to the 2-play drive where Emerson Boozer took it in, trap left. 9-7. And here come the Jets to the line of scrimmage. Namath under center. Snell and Boozer the split back. Sauer and Maynard the wideouts. Pete Lamons the tight end. Vikings will go to a 3-4 because we only have 2 defensive tackles and one of them is at an 83 right now. Play our defensive line in. We're going to play aggressive. Tight man coverage. Going to show normal. And we need a big play from the outside linebacker, Winston. We need a sack here, and we're playing pass. Namath back to pass. They pick up the pass rush, and Snell dropped the ball. There was coverage there, but Snell dropped the ball. Namath might have threw a little early, feeling the pressure. It's now 2nd and 10 from the Minnesota 31. By no means is this automatic for Jim Turner if the Vikings can hold him right here. 3-3 nickel this time. 3 down linemen, an extra defensive back is Hackbart. They'll play their defensive line in. Tight man coverage. They're going to show blitz, but they're not going to blitz. And pass. Namath back to pass. Looking. Throws it out to Maynard. Incomplete. Choking off the route was Ursel Maccabee. We also had a rover. Wally Hillenberg, roving, actually got his hands on that ball. Namath now 6 of 16 for 80 yards. Dave Gardner at the hockey rink says, "Go Vikes!" Check out Uncle Dave and Uncle Ron tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. They're going to be doing the podcast, a live taping. something like that. So just check it out. Make sure Uncle Ron's channel first, and then I put it in the Discord. I can't remember what the other thing's called. So, but just check it out. It's going to be good. All right, 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Again, 3-3 nickel. 3-3 nickel. Tight man coverage. Aggressive. And pass. Namath back to pass. Throws to the out. Complete to Sauer. George Sauer's first reception, 16 yards, and he gets out of bounds. Shamrock on the tackle. 1st and 10 on the Minnesota 15. 3-4 set for the Vikings. Let's go 4-3. Okay, he's back up to an 89 at least. Larson's down to a 93. Page is at a 93. Ellard's at a 99. Page. Marshall will come in. Jim Marshall, the youngster. Wrong way, Marshall. So it's 1st and 10. We need a big pass rush here. Big pass rush. And we're going to take the aggressive off for now. Show tight, show tight, show blitz, drop into a pass zone. Namath back to pass. Complete touchdown, Lamons. As everything has fallen apart for the Vikings, the wheels on the truck no longer go round, round, round. They have gone off the rails. So Lamons finds the outside seam in the zone and takes it in for 6. 4 receptions, 62 yards, and a TD. Here's the replay. Namath to Lamons, and just like that, 15-7. Jets, 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 Jets. Turner with the extra point, and it's good. It has been a horrible, let's just take a look here. The disaster started to happen at the 3:06 mark. And then there's a touchdown after the interception on 2 plays. Then the safety by Philbin, 9-7. And then at the 1:29 mark of the second quarter, before the end of the half, 15-yard pass from Namath to Lamons. 16-7, just like that. The Vikings, who had the Jets in total, under wraps with their defense, but the offense just could not move the ball. Here's the kickoff. The return's on for the Vikings. Turner kicks it short. And there's a fumble! But Gene Washington, the man who's dropped 2 balls, recovers the Bobby Bryant fumble, and the Vikings maintain possession. They have 3 timeouts. Their offense can't move the ball worth poop. The only time we did, we went to the professional wishbone. We don't have time to do that in this drive. So they have it 1st and 10 on their 31. Max protect. Hall. Medium hitch. Extra blockers for Cap. And incomplete. Try to go underneath to his secondary safety valve, Brown. As the Jets were in a 4-3 basic doubling Tom Hall. So Hall was well covered. 1:14 left in the first half. Let's see if we can complete a screen pass to one of our backs. Screen to Bill Brown on 2nd and 10. Cap, complete to Brown, and at least we get positive. Gain of 7. Gain of 7. They go to the hurry up. Gain of 7. 3rd and 3. Cap. Sweep left, Joe Cap. And Cap has the first down, and Morris the gain. Tagging a big run for Joe Cap. 21 yards, and he gets out of bounds. He gets out of bounds. So Cap on the sweep left. 5 carries, 52 yards. 34 seconds. Minnesota has all 3 timeouts. 30% chance of a Cox field goal here. They want to at least put 3 points up and pull to within 6. They have all 3 timeouts. Max protect again. They're going to look for Gene Washington. on the short out. Cap throws to the other way to Hall. Gain of 5, and he gets out of bounds. 24 seconds left. 58% chance now for Cox. We have all 3 timeouts. Brown and Jones will stay in the block. Beasley. Medium slant to the tight end. Incomplete. They're looking for the flag. No flag. 16 seconds left. They tried. We had all 3 timeouts. We were able to, if he caught it, we could have called timeout. 16 seconds. Max protect. Gene Washington on the medium out. Cap looking. Incomplete. 12 seconds left. 4th and 5. And here comes Cox to try the field goal attempt. He has a 58% chance of success. The holder is Martin. Cox, a straight ahead kicker. 1 bar on his helmet. Can they pull? Can they pull to within 6? The snap, the place, the kick for Cox. Dead center! Dead center! Yeah, baby! As Cox booms it home, the Vikings, after being throttled for 16 straight points against them, break up that string on the Cox booming field goal. It's now 16-10. Cox's kick was straight and true, 43 yards. The big play on that drive, the sweep left by Joe Cap. 6 seconds, it will be a squib kick by Cox. And that should end the half. And it does. So after 30 minutes of football, it has been a bloody, snotty slobber knocker here at Shea. The Jets 16, the Vikings 10. Jets ready to receive the ball as we begin the third quarter. Cox puts the ball on the tee, back deep for the New York Jets. Christie, the short men are Turner and Snell. Here's the kick. From the 3, brought out past the...
Holding, receiving team.
Baker called for the holding. The 24-yard return is nullified by Christie. And Namath and the Jets will start 1st and 10 on their 16. Vikings looking to regroup here on defense, 16-10. And our 4 down linemen are all at max stamina, so we'll play a 4-3, 4-3, man, basic. It's a give to Boozer, and Ellard brings him down. Gain of 1, the Purple Gang, 1 in full strength, very formidable. So it's 2nd and 9. They're going to play their defensive line to the end, try to get that push right in Namath's face. He's not a very mobile quarterback. And so we're going to show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. Man coverage. Pass. Namath back to pass. Incomplete. Converging on the attempt to go to George Sauer was Shamrock. And let's look at that play again. Shamrock 45. And number 22, I believe it was, Paul Krause. Now 3rd and 9. Again, they'll bring that defensive line, this time to the out. Actually, we're going to bring it. Yeah, we're going to bring it to the out. Man coverage. We're not doubling anyone. We'll let our safeties roam. Pass. Namath back to pass, looking, dumps it to Boozer, but the linebackers hold him. It's only a gain of 7. Wally Hillenberg made the most important tackle right now of this game. And they forced the Jets to punt with a 6-point lead. The Juice is here at Shea. He goes, woo, go Jets. The return is on for the Vikings. Here's the punt. And they fair catch, fair catch. by West. Good high punt by Curly Johnson. Vikings take over, down by 6 on their 37. Cap is under center. Brown and Jones the split backs. Washington and Hall the wideouts. Beasley the tight end. Cap will call his own number again. Sweep left on first down. Cap does not get around the corner as a very angry Jerry Philbin smacks him for a 1-yard loss. He says, I've seen that play one too many times. So it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Vikings go to the full house. So it's Brown, Jones, and Osborne. The tight ends are Beasley and Martin. And we'll go to the professional wishbone. Run option. Actually, you know what? We're not going run option. Bill Brown, trap right out of the wishbone. And Brown plows for 7. 3rd and 4. Vikings looking for some ground and pound, folks. 3rd and 4. Cap. 3rd and 4. Will take it up the middle himself. Cap, first down and more. Cap bowling over Jets. Fumble, but Minnesota recovers it. Beasley, as Cap struggling for extra yards, was popped by Jim Hudson. But Beasley, Johnny on the spot, falls on the ball. And after it's all said and done, it's a gain of 20. And the Vikings move the ball. It's not pretty, but it's slobber knocker Viking football in a weird old-fashioned college sort of way. The wishbone. Bud Grant breathes a sigh of relief. They'll stick with the wishbone. Clint Jones up the middle. Jones fumble! Oh my lord! The ball's a hot potato, but falling on it is Sunday. Gain of 4. Bud Grant is having a coronary. Unbelievable. 2 fumbles in a row. Johnny Sample put the pop on Clint Jones. And Clint Jones will come out. Earl Denny had 2 carries, 4.5 yards a carry. If I give him the ball, he's definitely going to fumble. So Jones will stay in. We'll stick with this wishbone. Field goal attempt from here, 61% for Cox. Read option right. Oh, I don't like that play call. Let's not do that. I was going to go right at the heart of their run defense. That's how we scored the touchdown, but I don't like those odds there. Read option left. Cap to keep. Cap, and smothered under by Atkins. Just got back to the line of scrimmage. Cap faked the pitch, but kept the ball. It's now 3rd and 6. They'll stay in the wishbone. 3rd and 6. Osborne. Sweep left. Dave Osborne churns. Gain of 4. It's 4th and 2. 67% chance to pull to within 3. Osborne 2 carries, 4 yards. 4th and 2. They will pull. God. The odds of him making another decent field goal. Well, it's 67%. They're going to key Cap. Cap will call his own number. 4th and 2. Cap's going up the middle. First down, Joe Cap! Big Joe Cap! Canadian Football League type of play. 4 yards. Ralph Baker grabbed him by the ankles. And that's a big conversion for the Vikings. The Vikings showing what the Northmen can do. They have traveled here to New York to squash the Jets, to ground the Jets, to pound the Jets, to deflate the Jets. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings on the Jets 25. They stick with the professional wishbone. Cap under center. The wishbone. Brown, Denny, and... why is Denny in the goddamn game? Get him the hell out of the game. How did I put him in? Get out. Jones. Let's go Jones. Pitch left to Jones. Jones clears and holds on to the ball. Gain of 4. He beat containment. 2nd and 6 for the Vikings. Still in that professional wishbone. 2nd and 6. Play action fake, run counter. Short slant to John Beasley. Cap is going to throw. Incomplete. As he tried to dump it to Brown, Beasley couldn't get off the line of scrimmage. Cap now 5 of 18, 72 yards and a pick. But rushing, Cap is 9 for 75. He's averaging 8.3 yards a carry. 3rd and 6, 75% chance from this distance for a field goal. 3rd and 6. Trap right, Bill Brown. And Brown is smothered. Gains 1. Johnny Sample stuffed him. Help with some friends. Elliott and McAdams. And here comes the field goal kicker, Cox. 76% to pull the Vikings to within 3. The holder is Martin. Cox, a straight-ahead kicker. The snap to place the kick. And on cue, the bastard shanks it. I knew he was going to shank it. That's why I didn't want to kick it at 67. And the Vikings drive, a hard slobber knocker drive, comes to an end on a Fred Cox miss to the right. So 5:48 to play in the 3rd quarter. The Jets still up 16-10. Thrice a Roni, a card collector's treat, is here at Shea. Check out that wonderful channel. We wore him down, and the guy can't make the field goal. 4-3 set for the Vikings. They're going to play man basic. Snell to the left, picks up 5. As the Jets go to some ground and pound. McBee picks up his 5th tackle. Snell 7 carries, 44 yards. Jets trying to hold on to this 6-point lead. They scored 16 points in a span of 2 minutes late in the first half. Touchdown, safety, touchdown. So it is 2nd and 5. Man basic again. Snell, first down. Gain of 7, trap left. As Namath sticking with the run. Vikings don't believe him. Again, stick with the 4-3. Man. Key Snell on the run. Namath's going to pass this time. Dumps it to Boozer. Gain of 7. Lamons was well covered on the medium cross. Namath dumped it down to Boozer. Worked it underneath. Hillenberg picks up his 2nd tackle. 2nd and 3. They're going to key Snell on the run. Man covered. Snell gets it in. Kolsky blitzes him.
Holding offense. Number 83, 10-yard penalty.
So it's either 3rd and 3. We'll accept the penalty and make it 2nd and 13. So they back him up. 2nd and 13 on the hold. Snell's carry will be nullified. 2nd and 13. 4-2 nickel. 4-2 nickel. Extra defensive back is Hackbart for the Vikings. 3:26 to go in the 3rd quarter. Jets up by 6 over the Vikings. Winner advances to the Elite 8. The last team to be determined for the Elite 8 in our tournament of 1968 AFL NFL. Man coverage. Man coverage. Show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. Pass. Namath back to pass. Looking. Throws. Almost picked off. Oh, we needed that pick. Good coverage there. Namath now 10 of 22, 125 yards and a touchdown. Brings up 3rd and 13. Once again, 4-2 nickel. They'll play their defensive line out wide. They're going to show blitz. Play man pass. The safeties roam free. Complete to the out. Inches short. Shamrock denies. Sauer by inches. They measure, and it comes up inches short. And Weeb Eubanks will send the punt team out. So we will, it's 4th and inches. We're going to watch for the fake. Punt return is on. They're going to punt it. And it's a fair catch. So the Vikings defense holds. It might have been by inches, but they held. Charlie West calls for the fair catch on the 42-yard high punt from Curly Johnson. And the Vikings are 6-point down. They had a tremendous drive, ground and pound, but Cox makes the field goal. So here we go once again. Joe Cap from the Canadian Football League under center. Quazzo continues to warm his arm on the sideline, the backup quarterback. Split backs, Brown and Jones. Washington and Hall are the wideouts. Max protect. They're going to go for Gene Washington. Play action fake, run counter, all kind of razzle dazzle. Medium hitch, Gene Washington. Cap is now going to switch up medium fly to Hall. Looking, throws, complete to Hall. Good job by Cap. A veteran quarterback out of the Canadian Football League. That's Hall's 4th reception for 66 yards. Randy Beverly on the tackle, but it's a gain of 15. Cap did not like what he saw. He went to Hall, was looking to go to Gene Washington originally. They moved the change. 2:23 to play in the third quarter. Cap and the Vikings to the line of scrimmage. Brown will go out wide. They're going to look for Bill Brown on a short out. Cap to Brown, and he dropped the ball. Another Viking drop. Coverage was there, but Cap got him the ball. Bill, when you get hit in the hands, you're supposed to catch it, son. Play like the crew cut you are. Come on, you got to play tough. 2nd and 10. 1:45 left in the third quarter. The Jets up 16-10. Winner advances to the Elite Eight in our 16-team AFL NFL tournament. 2nd and 10. And they're going with the full house wishbone on 2nd and 10. So it's Brown, Jones, and Osborne are the backs in the wishbone. Beasley and Martin are your tight ends. Cap. Osborne. Bill Brown. Trapped left out of the wishbone. Bill Brown! And he struggles for 2 yards. Brought down quite harshly by John Elliott. And it's 3rd and 8. 1:33 left in the third quarter. 3rd and 8. Out of the wishbone. Screen to Bill Brown. Complete! Gain of 7! Oh my God! 1 yard short. We finally complete a screen. Al Atkinson saves the first down. It is 4th and a yard on the Minnesota 40. The wishbone stays out there. Clock is running. And that's the end of the third quarter. So decision time for the Vikings and Bud Grant. 15 more minutes of football. They trail by 6. 4th and 1 on their 40. Wishbone. Cap under center. He calls his own number on the dive. Cap is denied! Loss of 1. Bill Martin got blown backwards into Cap's face, and John Elliott wrapped him up for the loss of 1. The Vikings line got no push there. They were playing a run zone, and the defensive line was to the out on the split. Man, that really, Martin, piss poor block on your man. Their defensive line was playing an outside split. We should have been able to pop for that 1 yard. Got to make a bad block there. Everything was in our favor, a run zone. And their offense, the defensive line was an outside split. So the Jets take over, up by 6. Field goal put them up by 2 scores on the Minnesota 49. 39, excuse me, 14:51. 4-3 set for the Vikings. They're going to key Snell on the run. Snell, Shamrock, gain of 3. Trap right. Shamrock gets his 4th tackle. Matt Snell, 9 carries, 54 yards. 2nd and 7. Man, show blitz. They're not going to blitz. Man, pass coverage. Namath gives to Snell. Close to the first down, and he gets it. Gain of 7. Lonnie Warwick with his 3rd tackle. 1st and 10 for the Jets on the Minnesota 29. They'll key Snell on the run. Snell to the outside. Ellard brings him down. Loss of 2. That sweep got blown up by Ellard and the Purple Gang up front. 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12. 3-3 nickel now. They take a lineman off the field, go with the extra defensive back. Hackbart, 3-3 nickel. Defensive line will play in tight. Show blitz. Tight man coverage, normal. They're going to show normal, then go bump and run, play pass. Namath back to pass! Incomplete! Shamrock, the coverage on Sauer. Namath now 11 of 24, 138 and a touchdown. We need a pick here. We need a pick. 3rd and 12. Field goal attempt here, 57% for Jim Turner. He's missed one already. 3rd and 12. They're going to go screen. 3rd and 12. We'll show blitz. We'll show tight, but play normal man. And play pass. Namath looking over the middle of Lamons. God, fudge knocker. Gain of 21. Lamons, 5 receptions, 83 yards, and a TD. Paul Krause made the tackle. 1st and goal. 4-3. Linebackers are all coming. Man, goal line, run, blitz. Namath's going to throw. Incomplete. Boozer hurt his foot. He's going to be out in about 10 plays, word from the sideline. Bill Mathis comes in. Not a bad back, though not as good as Boozer. He's dangerous out of the backfield, though. Bill Mathis, even though he's a 1 receiver, he averaged 16.6 yards on 9 receptions and 149 yards. Only rushed for 2.8 yards per carry. So 2nd and goal from the Minnesota 10. Again, 4-3. Dixon at 89% stamina, one of our defensive tackles. Let's bring Page back in this game. Second and goal. Man coverage. They'll blitz the middle linebacker. Aggressive. Goal line. Namath. Snell. And Winston brings him down. Loss of 4. The Purple Gang trying to do their best to prevent a touchdown. 3rd and goal from the Minnesota 14. Turner continues to warm his leg on the sideline. 11:15 left in this game. 16-10 Jets over the Vikings. Tight man coverage. Tight man coverage. Show blitz, but they're not going to blitz. 4-3. Aggressive. Pass. Namath looking. Throws. Touchdown, Lamons! He beats Krause to the inside position, and he's in for 6. 2nd touchdown reception. Namath to Lamons. Double Dutch. 6 receptions, 97 yards, and the touchdown. Here's the replay. He gets that inside position on Krause. Medium cross. Krause didn't come up and get a decent enough bump on him. Here's the extra point by Turner. Oh, they're going for 2. 22-10. They want to make it a 14-point game. 4-3. Bring our defensive line in tight. Tight man coverage. We're shooting all of our linebackers here. And goal line. Namath. Snell. He's in for the 2-point conversion. Once again, 2-point conversion. So 14 to 10. 14-point lead, 24-10. And they will kick off. Turner boots the ball from the 2. Pretty good return. 32 yards from West. Dockery brought him down. Vikings have 10 minutes and 22 seconds to tie this game with 2 touchdowns. Brown will go out wide. Actually, Brown will go out wide. Jones and Beasley will stay in the block. Brown on a medium fly. Cap. Complete the Brown! Gain of 23. Vikings go to the hurry up. Not a proficient offense at all. Grantham with the tackle. Again, Brown will go out wide, looking for that mismatch. Jones and Beasley will stay in the block. Come on, let's get this ball to Gene Washington. Medium fly to Gene Washington. Cap looking, and he is sacked by Elliott. Again, patting that ball way too long. Third time they've gotten a Big Joe Cap. Going off the field as he got his bell rung was Beasley. Word from the sideline, just out for a few plays. 2nd and 17. Screen to Bill Brown. We've got to make this work here. Complete. Brown takes it upfield for 6. 3rd and 11. They go to the hurry up. Down by 14 under 10 minutes to play. Definitely 2-down territory here as they have it. Well, yeah, I would think 2-down territory. We got to pick up some yards here, though. 3rd and 11. Hall. Medium hitch. Cap. Sacked by Rochester. And I don't mean from Jack Benny. Paul Rochester. 4th time they've gotten to Joe Cap. 4th and 18. They will punt. They got to hold him on this sideline. He's going to try to coffin corner it. And it is down at the 10. So we need a 3 and out with 8:23 to play. The Jets are up 24-10. It's been hard hitting. It's been the Vikings' anemic offense. And again, how we didn't get a yard, how we can't make the block when it's 4th and 1 and they have their defensive line on an outside split, meaning they're not playing the inside run. And they didn't have a run blitz, and they were playing zone run coverage. We're running the ball right up the middle with the quarterback. It's a step and go. And we didn't pick up a yard. I don't understand that because our guy misses the block. And his guy was able to slide down the line and get Cap. All right. Man coverage, keying Snell on the run. Snell brought down by Allen Page, gain of 3. 8:15 left in the ball game. Jets up by 14. King Snell on the run again. Namath going to pass. Lamons. First down. Rinse and repeat. He's gone over the century mark. 7 receptions, 116 yards, 16.6 yards per reception, 2 touchdowns. Pete Lamons has killed us. Chains move. Clock continues to roll. 7:29 left in the game. We go to an ultra-aggressive defense now. Show blitz. Man. Key Snell on the run. Snell brought down hard by Warwick. No gain. 6:42 left in the game. Man coverage pass. Namath back to pass. We need a pick. We need a pick. We need a pick. Picked off. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Kraus picks the ball off. The fans cannot believe Namath is chucking the ball up. We finally get a pick on interception machine Joe Namath. Probably the worst quarterback in the Hall of Fame, mind you. Good quarterback, but I'm just saying the worst quarterback in the Hall of Fame. Interception by Kraus. Vikings have some semblance of life. 5:48 to play. They have to score quick. Kraus with the pick. Namath now 14 of 29, 192 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Tribes fan has joined us here at Shea. Hope all is well. Check out his channel. Medium cross to John Beasley, the tight end. Cap looking. Complete! And that's a good gain of 20. They go to the hurry-up. 1st and 10 to the line of scrimmage they are at. On the Jet 43. Beasley again. Medium slant. Looking for the tight end. Throws. Oh, a little too high. Clock stops on the incompletion. Vikings must score and score quickly. Bill Brown goes out wide. Jones will block and release. Can we get the ball to Gene Washington? We're hoping by putting Brown here, we're hoping it skews the defense to come this way. We got to hit Gene Washington. We have to. We need Gene Washington on a huge play. Medium fly to Gene Washington. Cap will stick with the play call. Looking, fires, complete, touchdown! Vikings! Touchdown, Vikings! Cap stuck with the play call. He threw that weeble wobble ball out there, but he threw it out far enough that Gene Washington was able to catch the weeble wobble in stride. And the Vikings score! They're back in this ball game after the Krause interception. If the Jets somehow lose this game, they'll be questioning Joe Willie Namath. Broadway Joe, why the hell are you throwing the ball downfield up 14 points and 5 minutes to play in the game, dumbass? Let's watch the cap to Gene Washington one more time. They were playing a 4-3 short zone, and we burnt that, baby. One more time. A third time's beautiful. Touchdown, Gene Washington. Cox, who has missed a field goal, better make this damn extra point. Straight ahead kicker. The snap to place the kick, and it is good! The Vikings have pulled to within 7, 24-17. We're not going to onside kick. We have a good defense. That 2 minutes of football at the end of the first half killed us. They scored 16 freaking points in 2 minutes. We need a good kick. Cox will kick off. We need good coverage. Brought out to the 25 by Christie. 22-yard return, tackled by Bryant. 4:43. We have a ball game at Shea. It's been a heck of a game here, folks. Heck of a game. Jets lead 24-17. This is for the last spot in the Elite Eight. 4:43 to play. 4-3 set for the Vikings. Man coverage. They're going to show blitz, but they're not going to blitz. They're going to key Snell on the run. Snell gets the ball. Snell hammered by Winston. He struggles. Gain of 3, but Talamini is hobbling off the field. His return, he shall not. So, offensive lineman Talamini is out for the game, and it's now 2nd and 7. Vikings down a lineman, Roy Winston with his 6th tackle. 2nd and 7, 4:34. Clock stop. That's advantageous for the Vikings on the injury. 2nd and 7. Once again, they will show blitz but not blitz. Man. Pass coverage. Snell! God damn it! Penalty! Holding!
Holding.
Yeah!
Number 87, 10-yard penalty.
So Snell pops on the trap left for 15, but there's the holding. Backs him up. 2nd and 17. 4:20 left in the game. Weeb Eubank sweating it on the sidelines. You could say he's sweating with the oldies. 2nd and 17. As Philip Reynolds' fumble would be nice. Yes, it would. 2nd and 17. Again, they'll show blitz and tight man coverage and drop into a pass zone. Namath back to pass. Dumps it down to Boozer. Hillenberg makes the tackle. Only a gain of 7. 3rd and 10. 4:11 left in the game. Jets milking the clock here. We have all 3 of our timeouts. This is it. This is the ball game, folks, right here. 3rd and 10. We're going to go to a 4-2 nickel. 4 down. Dixon is down to an 81, for God's sakes. He's going to be ineffective. I cannot believe we only have 2 defensive tackles. They played a 4-3. We don't even have a defensive lineman that I can just shift in there. Let's try this. Where is that thing here? Lineups. Defense. Can I move? No, it's not going to let me. It's going to penalize him way too much to do that. Forget that. Okay. We're going to go 4-2 nickel. 4-2 nickel. Show blitz, but we're not going to blitz. Man coverage. Pass. Name it back to... Draw the boozer! Oh, God damn it! 10 yards. He just gets it. All we had to do was make the freaking tackle. A huge run on the draw by Emerson Boozer. 10 yards. Great play call. Dixon is out. No, he's still playing. He's ineffective now at 79% because I don't have any other defensive tackles. So we'll go to a 3-4. Player line in tight. Play aggressive. 3:16. Clock is running. Minnesota calls timeout. We have 2 left. Again, 3-4. Aggressive. Defensive line to the end. All-out run blitz. Run. Boozer. Brought down by Warwick. Gain of 2. Timeout. 2nd and 8. Dixon up to 81%, so he'll be sort of effective. Player defensive line in. Key Snell on the run. Snell gets the ball, and Ellard brings him down. No gain, no gain. 2:57, 2:57. 3rd and 8, timeout. No timeouts left. We get one more at the 2-minute warning. We need to hold them here. 3rd and 8. God damn it, they kill us on. They could go anywhere with this. 3rd and 8. Dixon's at 80%. It means he's not really effective. Player defensive line to the end. Actually, we're going to go 4-2 nickel. Player defensive line to the end. Tight man coverage. Pass. Draw. Get him! Yeah! Hold him on the draw that time. Gain of 5. We force the punt. We force the punt. Do we go for the block? If we hit the kicker, ball game's over. We'll go for the return. Here's the punt attempt. And it's not good! It's not a good punt. Only 32 yards. Goes out of bounds at the 26. They don't even run it down to the 2-minute warning. We still have hope to tie this ball game. 2:16. Joe Cap and the Vikings get the ball with no timeouts on their 26. They need 6. They need the touchdown, the extra point to tie it. Touchdown and the 2-point conversion will win it. And Sports Time Machine says maybe he'll throw one to Jackie Harris and he'll drop it. You mean Jackie Smith? I think you mean Jackie Smith. He was a tight end for the Cowboys. Used to play for the Cardinals who dropped it. I think that's who you mean. All right, here we go. Touchdown, extra point away from tying this game are the Vikings. 2:16 to play. Brown will go out wide. Jones will block. What the hell? Throw it up to Gene Washington again. Medium fly to Gene Washington. Cap looking. You stink, Joe Cap. They're doubling Bill Brown on the opposite side, and you throw a crap pass. They're doubling Bill Brown on... We got everything we wanted, Joe. We got them to double Bill Brown on the opposite side. Jets, 4-3 pass, tight man, doubling Bill Brown. Pick off by Jim Hudson. He takes it in all the way for the Jets, and those are what you hear, the final nails in the coffin. For the Vikings. Let's watch that misery all over again. You have to remember, folks, you might think I don't know what I'm doing, but I do. We put Bill Brown out wide. Read the defense here. 4-3 basic pass, tight man coverage. They're doubling Bill Brown the opposite side of Gene Washington. I get it, but you shouldn't throw a pick on that goddamn play. That's just mind-numbing, Joe Cap. Again, he threw interceptions, but we got to go down. We had no timeouts, got to go downfield. Here's the extra point by Turner, and it's good. 31-17. We need a return. Down it in the end zone. So here comes Gary Quazzo. We've seen enough of Joe Cap. Bye-bye him. Gary Quazzo comes in. 73%. We should have fucking started Gary Quazzo. He didn't play as he only played a little bit. So Quazzo comes in, completes 73% of his passes in limited playing time, threw 3 touchdowns, no picks. Should have went to Quazzo on the last drive. Alrighty, here we go. Max protect. Actually, Brown and Jones will stay in the block. Beasley, medium fly to the tight end. Beasley, Quazzo looking! Dumps it to Brown. Why are we dumping it to Brown? Incomplete, 2-minute warning. Head out of bounds. Gene Washington. They're going to double Gene Washington. I want must pass. We have to throw it up. Must pass. Medium fly, Gene Washington. Quazzo looking. Complete. Tackled.
Encroachment. Defense. Number 72. 5-yard
Decline.
penalty.
Decline. All right, Quazzo. The clock stops. Gain is 16. Brown and Jones will help out in the blocking. Gary Quazzo will look for a haul on the medium out. Quazzo back to pass. Complete the haul. Out of bounds. We should have freaking brought Quazzo in sooner. I kept talking about it. I didn't do it, though. All right. 1:31 to play. Brown and Jones will stay in the block. What if we take them off that? Medium fly, John Beasley. We're trying to catch him down the middle. And the ball is picked off by Bill Beard. As Quazzo forcing the ball in there with no choice by Gary Quazzo. He is picked off, and that should be it, folks. Well, Quazzo has a better arm than Joe Cap, that's for sure. Even though Brad says, Quazzo no good. Yes, I know that. I wish I had Fran Tarkenton, but that's not it. Goal line defense. Ball given to Snell. Snell brought down by Winston. Goal line defense again. Ball given to Snell. Snell busts loose! He's off to the races, and McBee brings him down. Snell goes over the century mark on that 39-yard scamper. 18 carries, 100 yards, 5.6 a carry. And this game is over, folks. As the clock runs out on the Vikings and the Jets win, they go to the Elite Eight. They had a scare, 31-17. So the 11-2 Jets, a tremendous scare from the Vikings, were 8-6. And that's the ball game. It was a good one. Vikings held in to the end. The 16 points in about 2 minutes before the end of the half was the killer. Jets 31, Vikings 17. Now the last video, I clicked on the box score, but I didn't bring it up. So let's make sure we bring the box score up for the fine folks who I hope enjoyed this in the chat. And here is the stat report. Fun game, fun game. And here's the killer. I'm going to show you. 16 points in about 2 minutes. At the 3:06 mark left in the half, Boozer, 8-yard touchdown run. Extra point, good. Then the safety by Philbin, 9-7. We had to punt. And then on 6 plays, 2 plays was the Boozer one. Namath to Lamons, who killed us. 15 yards in a TD. 16-7. There you go. We pulled it within 7. Then we had a field goal just before the half, made it 16-10. Then we had a nice drive using a wishbone because Cap can't throw the freaking ball to save his life. He did throw a weeble wobble to Gene Washington for a 43-yard touchdown. But then he also threw the 41-yard interception to Turner. Oh my God, that's Jim Turner who picked it off. Wow. Oh no, that's a Turner kick. Hudson was it. I was going to say, Jim Turner didn't play defensive back and kick. So that's the ball game, 31-17. It was a hard-hitting affair, but the Jets advanced to the Elite Eight of our Sweet 16 tournament, AFL, NFL. Let's give you some player stats. Cap, 11-27, 186 yards. Sacked 4 times, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Quarterback rating, 46.2. Quazzo, 2 for 4 and a pick, 38.5. Joe Namath, 15 of 30, 199 yards, an interception, 2 touchdowns, 79.7. Snell, halfback option pass, 1 for 1, 23 yards. Snell rushed for 100 yards and 18 carries. Boozer, 14 for 40 and a touchdown. Lamons, I'd have to say Pete Lamons is player of the game. 7 receptions, 116 yards, 2 touchdowns. Boozer, 3 for 21. Maynard, 2 for 35. Sauer, 2 for 29. And Snell, 2 for 21. Rushing, Joe Cap, 10 for 74 yards. Brown, 5 for 17 and a score. Jones, 5 for 11. Osborne, 2 for 4. Hall had 5 receptions, 83 yards. Brown, 4 for 43. Beasley, 2 for 34. Washington, 2 for 59 and a 43-yard touchdown jaunt. And Jones, 1 for 2. Actually had a drop, no receptions. Cox was 1 for 2 for field goals. He made a 43-yarder and missed one much more closer. 2 for 2 for extra points. Turner was 0 for 1 for field goals, but 3 for 3 for extra points. Krause, Winston, and McBee all had 7 tackles for the Vikings. They did not really put a glove on Joe Namath. Hats off to that Jets defensive line that kept the gimpy-kneed Joe Namath, even in that day and age, upright. They did have 7 deflections, but only 1 pick. The interception was by Krause, and we stayed in the ball game, we thought. Only down by 7, but Cap returned the favor on the pick 6 to Hudson. Leading tackler, Philbin was the MVP on defense. He had the safety also. 7 tackles, 1 sack, a safety, 3 hurries. Atkinson, 6 tackles and a pick. And Baird had the pick on Quazzo, but Hudson had the dagger in the heart of Vikings fans. The pick 6 that went 41 yards. Team stats. Vikings, net offense, 294. Jets, 362. Jets also owned time of possession, 33 minutes and 56 seconds. Vikings, 26 minutes and 4 seconds. Turnovers, that was a costly thing right there. And also that 2-minute span, 16 points, ball game over. Vikings battled, but just the little train that couldn't. So, the Elite Eight is set. We move on to the Elite Eight. We will start that probably Friday or Saturday, maybe Thursday. Maybe we'll get a little Stratomatic card and dice, Game 3, Dodgers, and Twins next. So, all right, thank you, everyone. Health and happiness next time. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless. You know it's coming, folks. You know it's coming. Peace!